as crime has gone down, stop, question, and frisk, and they don't correlate. When stop, question, and frisk has peaked, crime has not been plummeting at the same level. The real decrease in crime in the Bloomberg administration happened when stop, question, and frisk was much, much lower. So is it important? It's not an opinion, it's the facts. It is not a critical strategy in bringing crime down. The data shows that itself. And beyond that, the number of guns or weapons or significant contraband that are found in these stops is statistically insignificant at this moment in time. So the data shows it is not a critical component to keeping our city safe. Now, I wouldn't abolish it. We want to leave it as a tool that can be used when it is necessary, but we need to have real structure around this practice, a type of structure that doesn't let the numbers skyrocket like they have, and that skyrocketing has dragged our communities and our police apart from each other, which will make us less safe. That's why next month the council will pass into law legislation creating real monitoring, what people refer to as an inspector general, into law in the city of New York, and we will continue even after doing that to negotiate around the other aspects of the Community Safety Act, because we can't have a practice like this go unchecked. We can't have other practices in the police department go unchecked. Almost every other city agency has a monitoring inspector general function with subpoena power. That's what we'll have with the police department when we pass that next month.
I have a follow-up for you. With or without an inspector general, the buck stops at the mayor's desk.
Absolutely.
How do you control it? I mean, do you tell the police commissioner we don't want to see more than 10,000 a month? I mean, how do you do that?
You tell the police commissioner, one, that you need to make sure you're, as it's been said, training police officers that these stops are done in a constitutional context. Two, as the police commissioner, you ask to see the data from CompStat, not just the data on the number, but broken down by officer, broken down by what they've yielded. And if the stops aren't yielding actions that keep our community safe, you instruct the police commissioner to direct his or her tactics to ones that will yield data that we know are keeping us safe. The police department nowadays is all about data. It's not that complicated. We're not seeing a correlation between this tactic and keeping our city safe at all. Redirect to where tactics can keep people safe.
Brandon, for